Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Giants versus Commanders NFL matchup on Sunday, October 22nd, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchase of $19 or more. We now also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club and sharp trading plays, and while these aren't for everyone, they're meant for people who make big bets. I like to make big bets, so I get it, but call or text the number. You'll talk to a live person. They'll answer your questions. No obligation. I know you'll love it. But anyways, let's get to this one. Giants taking on the Commanders, and well, the good news is we don't have to watch the New York Giants in prime time this week. The Giants have played 6 games this season. I think more than half of them have been primetime games. Oh man, has it been miserable. But they did cover last week against the Buffalo Bills on Sunday. I know that busted up a lot of people's parlays, busted up a lot of people's bailouts, as the Giants have just been miserable this season. And in fact, that was the first time they covered the spread all year long. No Daniel Jones in that game, so we don't have him to kick around right now. He is still injured. I'm not sure if he's going to go in this one. My guess is he probably won't. Meanwhile, the Commanders, 3-3 on the season, came up big last week against the Falcons. You know, when the Commanders opened the season 2-0, I kind of looked back at those 2 games and said, man, these were wins, but they were against really the worst teams in the NFL, beating the, when they beat up on the Broncos and the Cardinals were those 2 wins. Then they lost to Buffalo, the Eagles, and then that horrible loss against the Bears on Thursday night at home, and then the win last week in Atlanta against the Falcons on extended rest. So I think, that Bears game, certainly, if they could have gotten that one, then they win in Atlanta. They're 4-2 instead of the 3-3 that you see, but that is the NFL, and, nobody's going undefeated, especially this year where there's no undefeated teams left. And, the bad teams are going to beat the good teams outright, plenty in the NFL. We just see it every single year. That's why, 9-8, you can make the playoffs as a wild card team. In fact, my guess is it will make the playoffs for some team, at least one team this season. But the Giants didn't get the win last week against the Buffalo Bills. They only got the cover. They had the chance at the win. They just didn't get it done. And I think when you look back right before the half, when they had a chance to either kick a field goal or to run a play that would give them a field goal attempt, and they slammed the ball into the line with Saquon Barkley. Boy, the Giants have made some gambling calls, under Daboll in recent, in the last 2 years. But really, that one, just a bad decision. I mean, it's because if you don't get the touchdown, if you throw it, at least you still have the field goal attempt. And, they had no timeouts, and, well, ended up being the difference in the game. But I just think that the Giants, while we saw some signs of life from them last week, not enough to convince me. I'm going to take the Washington Commanders, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.